Hello players and welcome back to day 2 of TVBTries. We are playing Firewatch. So I don't know much about this game apart from you're alone, kind of. You'll see why kind of in a minute. And it's very atmospheric, so let's just go. Let's just get this show on the rodeo. Boulder, Colorado, 1975. Sounds like we're in a pub. You see Julia. Oh, do I? I see Julia. I agree with you. She's about your age, late 20s, laughing with well-dressed professors and grad students from nearby CU Boulder. You, Henry, are out drinking with your pals. I'm called Henry. Hi. You approach her. You are drunk. So, what's, your major? You're pretty. I think everyone goes for the major thing. I think, balls to the wall, just say you're pretty. You're pretty, she says coolly. She can tell tenses or not tenses. She knows how words, what? You're pretty, she says coolly. You are not. You are a future hangover. What? You reply, confused. Someone should buy you a cheeseburger, she says. She flags down a waiter, and 1 week later, you are Julia's boyfriend. Ah, hello, Julia. Oh, we're people now. Okay. I will take a backpack. I will put it on. Okay, what's this? Where do we want to go? We're already here. I want to go back up. Can I go back up? I can't go back up. Okay. Parking lot. Can we pick up random shit? No, but we can zoom. Okay, so do we get in this? Is this our pickup truck? Truck bed. Load gear. It's just a backpack. Chuck that shit on there, man. Could have kept it in the cab, but who knows. You date for over a year. She drives you absolutely nuts. It's great. You move in. You share an apartment near the school with a view of the mountains. You two drink beers out on the deck. You drink beer just about anywhere. Life is good. This sounds really nice, but I got a horrible feeling it's going to turn bad. Julia wants to get a dog. There's a scruffy, undersized beagle. Julia is in love. She wants to bring it with her to class. There's also an intimidating but gentle-eyed German shepherd. Nothing bad could happen to Julia while walking this dog. It's badass. Do we want bucket or mayhem? I think we should go for the German shepherd so she can look after it. So mayhem can look after her, you know. He loves wrestling with you in the park and goes with Julia on her runs. Even though he's too big to bring to school, Julia loves him all the same. Mayhem is a friend, child, and pet all rolled into one. That's what we all want with our pets, for them to be our children. 1979. This is a bit odd how it's got the ratings, but it's quite interesting. You talk out on the deck. It's summer, 9:30 p.m, and the heat still radiates off the high desert. What do you think about kids? She asks. Ooh, getting right into it. Okay. Kids, they're not very smart or good at much. I'm saying if you and I have some. Couple of little idiots. Oh, they're so cute together. Ooh. I would go that was pretty good. The other one sounded a bit kind of... Stop thinking about that. Don't rush me. I don't want to be roped into things. In that case, we should probably get married. Yeah, I would like that, you say. These kids are going to be screwed up enough. It's probably for the best that their parents are hitched. You say she's absolutely right. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not being married and having kids, but it's always an option. I'm not. It's kind of throwing me off a bit going from text to speak. I should probably get my backpack. Oh, okay. I've already taken it out, even though I put it in the back. That makes sense. Thoroughfare Trail. 2 forks. Cool. Where are we right now? There's no "you are here" sign. Okay, so we're going hiking. I'm down with that. I could hike. It's very beautiful. Ah, birds. Look at the bird. Text time. 1980. It's a Thursday night and Julia is 4 hours late. She doesn't call. You're getting worried and getting angrier by the minute. She walks in after you've gone to bed. Oh, good, you are here. Good. She's not quite drunk, but she's clearly been having fun. You fight when she gets between the sheets. You get mad, you ignore her. I'm trying to think of personal experience, which one's the best option. I mean, you ignore her. You don't touch each other all night. The next day you feel guilty for being so angry and ask her about her evening. She says it was great. You hold on to a tiny pill of resentment. You make some coffee and go to work. I mean, there was no real right choice there. 1981. Julia still likes to draw. She draws plants from her research. She draws all the places you go. She draws you. Man, she draws you. You're special. You pose and flex like He-Man, or you frolic like a Victoria's Secret. That's me. That's what I do, I'll be honest. Julia was right. You are very pretty. Oh, I like it. I like how it's looking back like that. It's brilliant. Okay, wow. Dude. Calm it with the hiking and shit. Hey! Like I said, it looks very nice, but I'm a little confused, if I'm honest. Two Forks, Fire Lookout. 8 more miles. That's fine. I mean, I don't know how far we've been walking. Spacebar to climb. Ah. And then look at the sun. Look at it, it's beautiful. 1982. During the summers, you and Julia enjoy walking Mayhem at night. Who wouldn't? With a dog called Mayhem. Can I pet your dog? Yeah, he's called Mayhem. There's a festival in town. It brings in folks from faraway places. One of them tries to mug you with a knife. That was a bit of a swappy swap. Well, good thing we got Mayhem. Mayhem runs away. Should have gone for the beagle. May me move fuck the dog, yells Julia. She gets flustered and has trouble speaking when she's stressed. You confront the attacker. You scare him away or you beat his goddamn face in. I would like to have the skill to scare him away, but I think I'd probably just try and beat his face in. You reach into your pocket like you've got a gun and threaten to kill him. You manage to scare all 3 of you? You manage to scare all 3 of you. Oh. Yep, the mugger, yourself and Julia. He runs away. Julia asks to take a different path from that day forward. You say okay, you don't want to go that way either. Oh, maybe we should have beaten him up? Okay. From then on, you walk by the river. Or does she mean a path? A literal path or a mental path? 1984. Plans to have kids get waylaid by work. Julia gets offered a job at Yale. Yale is in Connecticut. 2,000 miles away. It's a great job. Associate department chair. She wants to move. You absolutely do not. Convince her not to take the job or agree if she commutes back and forth. That one, I guess, because I'm not going to tell her not to. You ask her if she'll commute back and forth. You don't want to move to Connecticut. She says that'll be hard, but she'll do it if you won't move. You tell her not to pass it up if it's what she wants. She agrees. She flies back to Boulder 3 times each semester. Each semester. That's quite difficult to say. 1985. Julia is sent home from Yale on paid leave after having an episode. She lost it on a colleague for borrowing books that were important to her research. She didn't remember she had happily loaned them to him just 2 days prior. She was found crying in the stairwell. Oh, that's giving me shivers, that. You say that maybe you guys should talk to someone about it. You make macaroni and drink wine to try and forget about it. No, we should talk to someone. Oh, I've seen a word in there. After seeing multiple doctors and having many tests, they are worried that Julia might be suffering from early onset dementia. She is 41. You both decide to keep it a secret for now. Holy shit, that got deep. Ooh. Let's have a look at the journal. Anything interesting? I've still got my wedding ring on. That's a good sign. Ah, it's me! Although there's a penis. Okay. But that's me dressing up as a Victoria's Secret model, right? Mayhem is getting older. He's got silver hair down... Oh, don't do this to me as well! He's got silver hair down his back and slows at night. You and Julia walk him to the bar to see your friends and it feels like nothing has changed. Julia goes back to the university. I swear to God, if they kill the dog on me, I'm not going to be good. Julia's affliction gets worse. She can't remember things in class. Her research is in shambles. She drives her car to the next town over for no particular reason and has to be brought home by the police. She is devastated. She is sent home on permanent medical leave. Some days you get the Julia who calls you a dope and your unborn children little idiots. Other days you get a stranger. She pulls you into bed to make love. After 5 minutes she goes into a panic, believing her dad is at the door. You tell her family, they are crushed and begin to make trips to and from their home in Australia to visit her. For a while your friends come by with little things to brighten her day. She gets worse. This is nowhere near as cheerful as I thought it would be. I thought it was going to be some lovely woodland story. 1988. You spend your days following Julia around the house. You count the seconds between the 2 weekly visits from Daniel, the nurse. He suggests that Julia could live somewhere else, somewhere with 24-hour care. A home. It sits with you for a couple of months. You decide to move her into a full-time care facility, or you are determined to take care of her by yourself. I want to take care of her all by myself, but I feel like I wouldn't be able to. And she's going to get worse. But I'll go for it and hope. Is this my character? Is this Henry just trying to get away? Or is this after some time has passed? What is going on here, guys? It really is very nice looking. It's such a contrast to all the things we're hearing in the story. Man. Nice and balanced. Nice and balanced. Oh dear. Hey buddy. I can see you. It is impossibly hard. The worst is when you get mad at her. Like when she tries to cook her own food. You can't do anything without her and she can't do anything without you. When she goes to sleep, you stay up for a few hours drinking on the deck. Watching baseball in the summer, college basketball in the winter. Drinking then too. So I'm turning into an alcoholic now as her carer. You start going out after you put her to bed. The first time you do it, you worry about her getting up and walking around while you're gone. Either put a chair in front of the bedroom door, or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. Well, I'm just seeing the worst case scenario in both of these. Put a chair in front of the bedroom door, she freaks out that she can't get out of the room and jumps out a window of the first story building or something. Or you trust that she sleeps like a rock. She does go out and she does something. You know when it said it was getting impossibly hard? Yeah, it is. I'll do the rock. You go to the same bar at the boring end of Pearl Street. It's nice there. Over the time, you tell Sheila, the bartender, everything. It's a huge weight off. You're home and in bed by 1 AM a couple of nights a week. You look forward to those nights. You can kind of see where this is going as well with Sheila. I didn't want to be getting emotional today. Oh, fuck. 1989. One night you are stopped at a DUI checkpoint. You blow a .10 and are taken off to jail for the night. You consider trying to hide it, but in the end you tell your wife? I clicked. Julia's parents take the next plane from Australia. They can't believe the state your house is in. Then they tell you Julia is coming to live with them. You don't argue. You say you'll visit soon. A few weeks go by. Summer is coming and you see an ad in the paper for a job. You take it. Am I not going to be visiting then? Oh, we actually have an objective now. Holy fuck, this... I was not expecting this at all. So maybe I'm not going for a hike, this is my job. Maybe I'm the fire lookout guy. Wow. Everything seems so peaceful from far away. Alright, into the lookout station. Turn on the power. Yeah, I mean, we'll do that. Any second now. There we go. We have power? Excellent. How long do I stay here for? Hello? Hold left shift. Oh, that's cool.
Hello? Whoever this is?
Oh, is this...
Henry, right?
Yeah.
This is the first day on the job then, I gotcha.
Yeah, that's what the guy said on the phone.
So it's pretty close to everything happening.
What's wrong with you?
Excuse me?
Wait, what?
People take this job to get away from something.
You don't just ask someone that, man.
What's wrong with you?
That's
Yeah.
a great idea. Go ahead.
Look, I just hiked for 2 days, so I don't really follow
What?
whatever it is you're doing right now.
You take a stab at what's wrong with me.
Fine, then can I sleep forever?
I have a pine cone.
Sure, buddy.
Look at it.
Okay, now go ahead.
Oh wow, look at that. That's examining. Oh, we got a reply. You've killed 3 ex-husbands, you're rebelling against mum, nobody back home can stand you. Ooh, I like that one.
Okay, you're probably out here because nobody back home can stand you. Which, after this brief introduction, is not a big shock.
Oh wow, I love the
I'll
the
chalk
voice
that up to
acting on
being
this.
Tired and grumpy.
Well, I'd better get some sleep then.
I want to put this in the sink.
One sec. Now it's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye.
Let's see. I don't know anything about
can I
you.
just hang
I
up?
say you got fired from your job and have finally
No.
decided to write your novel. That's the sort of bullshit reason you'll find about
Not even close, but I don't think you'd guess.
Welcome
if I'm
to the
honest.
job.
Wow. What a fucking intro to a game. But anyway, players, I am going to end this episode here. Wow, it's such a change to play sort of an emotional game. And damn. I mean, this game's beautiful, and the moving around of looking at things, I was not expecting that. The radio, checking all the dialogues, that is wicked cool. So basically, this game gets a rating from me. But what did you guys think of it? You gotta let me know in the comments down below. If you did like this video, then please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Keep suggesting games for me for hashtag TVBTries, and I will see you tomorrow on day 3 of TVBTries. Bye!